Water's elemental. But I think New Orleans has a deeper, more problematic relation with water. We have to face this physical, tangible element in reality, and we have to, at some point, learn to control it or accept the limits of our control. This is a worldwide problem, our opportunity, but it's something we got to get in balance, the earth-water balance. The Dutch Dialogues is a process that we started here to try to say that we could also do something with the urban form to add safety and value. The premise is that through working in the landscape, you can make a place better. The old cliche is that God created the heavens and the earth, but the Dutch made Holland. There are different scales that we need to embrace water at. We're standing in front of the inlet from Bayou St. John. City of New Orleans is where it is because Bayou St. John existed here. The Indians, the natives, the people who lived in this place showed the Europeans 300 years ago that you could come through the waterways, through the lakes, into this bayou inlet that's here, and come down through this bayou, and then you had a short portage across land to the back of the French Quarter, really. And then you came across and put your boat back in the river where you could go down because you couldn't go up the river. So it's really this connection of water. The bayou is about the only body of water that you can still illustrate as open waterway in the city. The advocacy is that we try to create a water system. The water system needs a source because if you want really a system, you need circulation. This is a key to creating a circulating water system at the big scale in the city. You can set levels of water, control levels of water, get earthen berms instead of concrete walls that you can maintain, that you can protect, that people can come up on and they can go down to water. That level of thinking and level of possibility puts New Orleans in a unique position because we could actually set up quite an interesting system. It's not Amsterdam in the 17th century, but it is America in the 21st century. If we could get to that point, I think we would be on the vanguard instead of the bottom of the chain. There are a series of cities that exist in deltas. We are one of those cities, and in that term, we may be the test case. It's clear that this is a crisis. It's clear that we won't be here. Not New Orleans. New Orleans is levied now. It has some ability to sustain itself, but cities don't exist apart from the farmland, the fisheries. They exist because they're in this natural context, this broader context. I think the lesson learned is kind of don't live in denial. We haven't conveyed the urgency of the matter. In America, you know, we've done this thing about sort of trying to grasp the extent of our nature, but we haven't taken responsibility for our manipulations of it.